Welcome to the Blackburn Ice Arena, home of the Blackburn Hawks. Tonight I'm joined by Matt Viney. How are you, Matt?
Good, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So, season's starting underway, and it's 3 wins out of 3. Perfect start, really, with a new coach, would you agree?
Oh, yeah. Couldn't get any better.
How's the dressing room and kind of clicking with the whole new coach kind of thing? Because obviously Jarrod was here for quite a few years.
Yeah, it's great. It's just taken straight off from last year. We all knew Budsy anyway, so it's not really any different.
Does that really make a difference, or do you think even if he'd have come in unknown with this kind of tactical knowledge and the personality that he is?
I don't think so, really. No, I think he would be just the same. Yeah.
Looking at the games that we've had already, the forwards have obviously been playing well. You know, the likes of Adam and RJ have clicked instantly.
Yeah.
But more notably, we've had 2 shutouts so far. It must be quite a confidence booster being a forward like yourself, knowing the defence behind you is playing on top form as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, you want to start with the defence first anyway, so the forwards are obviously helping out in defence too.
How do you think it's going between Stewie and Dangy? A bit of a battle going on now. They've both picked up this season. They've gone. The form is sky high.
Well, Stewie played a lot of games last year too when Dangy was injured, and he stepped straight in. You know, got some shutouts then as well.
He did great last year.
Yeah.
And looking at what we said about with 3 for 3 as such, if you want to call it this year, is maintaining the unbeaten run something the lads are thinking about, or is it just not even?
No, we're not even thinking about that really. We're just taking it one game at a time. We went, to be honest, last year too. You know, we try not to think about it. Just puts more pressure on yourself.
Even after the league was won, though, is it still a little bit? We're getting close to it.
Yeah,
now.
we wanted to maintain it, obviously, but the more you think about it, the more nervous you get. So it's best just to take it one game at a time.
Going back to the first game of the season, where we travelled to Bellingham, a 4-0 win. Did that kind of catch you guys by surprise? Because we thought it would be a lot closer than what it was on the score sheet.
Well, I think 4-0 it was still quite a close game. You know, they had quite a few good chances. It could have gone the other way. But it's obviously a great start to the season, having a shutout.
How did you rate your personal performance during that game?
I'd say it was probably one of my better games in a while, definitely.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk within the fans and kind of on social media afterwards of how well you did.
Right.
And I spoke to Budsy not so long after the game, and he said he messaged you or something saying, "Oh, great game," basically.
Oh no,
must be
I think he did. I don't remember that.
Did he not? He said
no,
he did.
I'm joking. Yeah, he did.
I couldn't say. Well, it must be good to get those kind of, messages
anything like that's a confidence booster. I've had a lot of niggling injuries the last few years, and they've just settled down a bit. So I think that's probably helped with things.
Because one thing I remember from the Birmingham game, and it's carried on for the other 2 games you've seen with you, is your board play has been fantastic. When they put battles up against the board, it seems no matter who it is you're up against, you seem to come away with the puck.
Yeah.
It's, and those little things are what wins the hockey games, isn't it?
It definitely helps, yeah. It's probably one of my stronger points in my game is that. More than, I don't score many goals, but...
Looking at your career now, for this year you've been named alternative captain for Hawks under Chris Arnone. For people who aren't really sure what that role is, can you kind of explain it?
Just really what it says, assistant captain. Just help out Chris wherever we can, and if anyone needs to go to speak to the refs, if Chris isn't available, then me or Addy are allowed to go talk to them, without getting a misconduct penalty.
Yeah. How did that come about? And I'm guessing obviously it's something you're really glad to have. That
of course, yeah, definitely glad to have it. Budsy and Dangy just approached me at the start of the year and asked if I'd like to do it.
Bit of a surprise, or?
Yeah, it was a surprise. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, glad to do it.
And looking back over your career with Hawks, this is your 7th straight season now with us. I think if I've done my homework right.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it that makes you come back each year?
The fans definitely play a big part in it. Who wouldn't want to play in front of all the decent fans here? And
what is it that first got you back in ice hockey when you were younger? How old were you, can you remember?
It's probably about 8, and I've got some family in Canada, and my cousins played there, so I was always interested in it. I just started playing street hockey with my mates, out the front of the house, and when I was about 12, found a roller hockey team and joined that, and then some of the lads there played ice hockey for Bradford, so I went down there and that's where it took off, really. So
it's first in Bradford you started off, and what is it that kind of made you move over to Blackburn?
Just when I was about 22 then, and I just fancied a change, and Chris Butler was coming down here, and a couple of other lads, they both started that same season, so it was easy for travelling. We just could car share. Just fancied a change, really, because Bradford were in the league below as well.
And
but still got a lot of good friends back at Bradford.
Yeah, it makes that difference, doesn't it, when you move in teams that you know people already within that setup.
Yeah.
As you've seen from this year with players that have come in, they know people and just gel straight away.
I knew a couple here at the time just from playing against them. I didn't know them very well, but now obviously being here for 7 years, I've got some good mates here.
Looking ahead for the few fixtures we've got coming up now with Hawks, we've got our first double header weekend against newly promoted Senators. Bit of an unknown, are they, do you think? You're not really
can't really underestimate anyone in this league. I think anyone can win on the day, so we've just got to go in really open-minded.
And then the following day after that game will be a really good game, hopefully, against who we played in the semi-final last year, Spartans, who I thought last year when we came into the playoffs were our biggest threat. And they seem to have kept the same squad from last year.
They're always a decent team if they want to be on the day. Sheffield teams are always well drilled because they're brought up doing it in junior hockey. They're always well drilled. So it's always going to be a tough game.
Bit of a no-brainer question. What's the outlook for the season? What's the aims and the aspects?
League and playoffs again.
There's been a cup as well. Is now going to go for the treble this year?
Too, yeah.
Yeah, that's the part of recent days, hasn't it?
Definitely, yeah. After winning them last year, anything other than first is, you're underachieving, really.
That would be a great start to Dan McCall's coaching career.
Definitely, yeah. And I think with the team we've got this year, we definitely can push for it.
There's certainly not, from watching, I know it is a bit early days with only 3 games under the belt. There doesn't seem there's any weak spot at all. Whatever line is on the ice, you're going to get 110% high quality hockey.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's always things we can work on. Same for every team, and all the other teams in the leagues have improved this year too. So it's definitely going to be a tough year.
All right, Matt. I think we'll wrap that up there. Let you get off the training. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
And best of luck for the rest of the season.
Right, thanks.